Welcome to Social Media Connection. I'm Jay Deragon with the Relationship Economy.
And I'm David Bullock with the David Bullock Show.
David and I have been doing a series and discussing social currency. We also talked about knowledge exchange and how social currency ties into it. Today, though, I want to talk about just the word currency. Let's talk about it in context that when I say currency, people think of, give me $1, give me $10, or give me $100. And that is the end result of exchanging some currency. So exchanging currency using the social web in a conversation can be about adding value to an audience for something they need or are looking for. So how would you frame currency, David?
Well, currency is that thing in the middle. It's a medium of exchange.
Yeah.
I mean, the dime, the nickel, the quarter, really, if you really look at it from an offline perspective, behind anything that we make, there's a huge infrastructure. There's a plant. There's something going on. There's something going on over here that then is exchanged with the person over here who wants, needs, and can afford to get that thing. So it's really, in a business standpoint, what is it that that business needs? What do they want? What are they trying to do? What's their purpose? Because when you're in a conversational currency situation, it's really based on next steps, action.
Action. And action means that you have an audience that finds your knowledge, your exchange of currency for value, worthy of taking action from. So remember the 5 A's David just mentioned. If you have an audience that can take action, they create currency. But in order to have that audience, you've got to create the affinity. The affinity to your product and its value proposition in the social marketplace. Then it goes from affinity backwards to the attraction and the attention. The social media space is an exchange of currency made up of those 5 A's, all aimed at a business that drives revenue through relationships. And to keep those relationships going and keep those relationships stimulated, the currency is the conversation.
Now, that conversation is backed up, fortified, and supported by what? The content. And we keep coming back to that. You are known by the content that is in the marketplace about you and your brand. And then you put it within the proper context, which then creates the currency, not just the monetary currency, the medium of exchange, the conversational currency,
value,
the knowledge currency, and the currency that leads to what? At the end of the day, action. The transaction.
Zappos.
Zappos. A great example.
Shoe company. No. Company devoted to service. Over 400 employees using Twitter. When you experience an exchange with Zappos, it is, 1, always very, very pleasant. 2, it is totally service-oriented beyond your expectations, which spur more conversations. Zappos is a model that their business model matches the social currency and the expectation from the social marketplace.
I agree, and one of the things I'd like to point out is the fact that they sell shoes is irrelevant.
Right.
The fact that they have good conversations, great customer service, the thing that they exchange with is the shoes. Is just something which is on the back, which means this model can work with any business that has a value exchange, cars,
any
shoes,
brand, anything.
So it's learning the methodology and learning the foundational tenets of conversation, currency, context, content, experience.
The Zappos experience is the currency that they create with the relationships in the marketplace.
And it creates a huge identity in the marketplace that what has us talking about it, it makes it remarkable in the marketplace. See, so again, we're really talking very foundationally here as to, this is the undergirding of where the world is moving. It's just now we have the technology that allows these conversations to go on instantaneously, but more importantly, globally. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, all around the world, and it can travel so fast. No one controls these conversations anymore.
So the social currency is changing all markets, all models, and all marketplaces. When we come back, we're going to discuss the social currency of relationships. What is that currency in a relationship? Stay tuned. Thanks for joining us.
See ya.